Hello, I was really feeling led today to talk about the body, the head, and sickness. How are all of those related together? And what came to me, the picture that came to me, is the picture of a body, a human body, and how a body cannot function without the head. Without the head, you cannot see. Without the head, you cannot hear. Without the head, you cannot be sustained because obviously you can't eat. So there are many things that the body cannot do without the head. And how this relates into spirituality and into God is that Christ is the head for us. We are the body. Christ is the head. And without the head, if the head is severed off, then we become sick because we can no longer see our Father. We can no longer hear God. And we're no longer being sustained, having the sustenance we need that comes from the power of God, from Christ. So when our head is severed off, we become sick. We become separated. And that's actually what's happened to most people because they have chosen to do their own things and gone their own way. They've severed, in essence, their head off, and they've become sick, and they can no longer see and hear God, and therefore they're living in chaos. They're living in sin. And that's why their lives are always filled with, chaos, or their life is just filled with, independence, being by myself. I don't need anybody else, and I don't want to help anybody else. I don't want to give. I only want things for myself. I want to be secluded. Right? This is all sickness because, in essence, the body, the mind, has been programmed in a way to where the body and the desires of the body have taken over and taken control, and now control what is going on within that world, what is going on within that person. And that's where many people are. And that life can be sustained for a period of time, but, after a period of many years, or just whatever it is for each individual, they begin to realize that that life that they're living really can't be sustained. Many will try to continue to push on and continue through it, but many, as you could call it, hit bottom there. You come to the end of yourself, and you come back to who you really are. You come back to finding your identity, and you allow the Spirit of God to begin to speak into your life more. And in essence, you begin to get your head back. So Christ is the head, we are the body, and we must not separate ourselves from that. That's why we want to have oneness. Many of these things are parabolic from the world into the spiritual level. So we must recognize that many of the things that we see, many of the symbols are only symbols for higher spiritual laws that work the same way. Okay? So, God bless you. Thank you very much for listening. And have a great day. Bye-bye.